Welcome to our channel. Today, we bring you the latest developments surrounding the destruction of the Nova Kakhovka Dam in Ukraine, a catastrophic event that has intensified the blame game between Ukraine and Russia. Join us as we uncover the details, motivations, and potential consequences of this act of destruction. If you are new to the channel, subscribe so that you don't miss future videos. Also see the description box for our amazing offers and more information. On June 6, 2023, the Nova Kakhovka Dam, a crucial Soviet-era structure in Ukraine, was blown up, triggering widespread chaos and prompting authorities to evacuate residents in several areas. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy swiftly accused Russian forces of orchestrating the dam's destruction, labeling them as Russian terrorists. Zelenskyy called for the expulsion of Russian forces from Ukrainian territory, emphasizing that every inch of Ukrainian land should be freed from their grip. However, the Kremlin refuted the accusations and instead blamed Ukraine for sabotaging the dam as a distraction from their alleged faltering counteroffensive against Russian forces. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov asserted that the deliberate sabotage was initiated by the Ukrainian side, alleging that Ukraine aimed to deprive Russian-annexed Crimea of fresh water supplied by the dam through the North Crimean Canal. The Nova Kakhovka Dam, standing 30 meters tall and spanning 3.2 kilometers, was constructed in 1956 as part of the Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant on the Dnipro River. Its destruction not only poses a threat of flooding, but also jeopardizes water supply and irrigation systems in the region. Ukraine's military administration for the Kherson region warned residents in the danger zone to prepare for evacuation, anticipating rising water levels and potential flooding. The region's military administration estimated that around 16,000 people were at risk on the right bank of the Kherson region, where flooding had already been reported in 8 areas along the Dnipro River. As the blame game between Ukraine and Russia intensifies, both sides present contrasting narratives. Mikhail Podolyak, an advisor to the Ukrainian presidential office, described Russia's destruction of the dam as a panicked attempt to hinder Ukraine's counteroffensive. Podolyak warned of catastrophic consequences, including the destruction of vast territories, ruined settlements, and severe environmental damage. Meanwhile, Vladimir Leontiev, the Moscow-installed mayor of Nova Kakhovka, countered Ukraine's accusations by claiming that the dam had been hit by Ukrainian shelling. According to Leontiev, several hits on the dam constituted a terrorist act against civilians, pinning the blame squarely on Ukrainians. The destruction of the Nova Kakhovka Dam has far-reaching implications, particularly for the region's water supply and power generation. The dam's reservoir, holding 18 cubic kilometers of water, is vital for providing fresh water to Russian-annexed Crimea and the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, which is also under Russian control. The Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant relies on water from the dam to cool its reactors and essential systems. While Ukraine's nuclear operator, Energoatom, states that the situation is currently controllable, concerns arise about potential negative consequences for the plant's operations and the safety of the facility. International entities have been closely monitoring the situation. The United Nations International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, reassured the public that there is no immediate nuclear safety risk at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. IAEA Chief Rafael Grossi emphasized the importance of preserving alternative water sources and preventing any actions that could compromise the cooling pond's integrity. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg condemned the attack on the dam, describing it as outrageous and highlighting the devastation caused by Russia's ongoing war in Ukraine. European Union Chief Charles Michel joined the chorus of condemnation, pledging to hold Russia accountable for this war crime, labeling the destruction of civilian infrastructure as unacceptable. As tensions escalate, leaders from Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia have echoed calls for Russia to face consequences for what they deem a war crime. Lithuania's President Gitanas Nausėda denounced the attack as an unprecedented assault on Ukrainian civilian infrastructure, jeopardizing the lives of thousands. As Ukraine and Russia trade blame over the destruction of the Nova Kakhovka Dam, the consequences of this event extend far beyond the immediate area. The damage caused to the dam has put lives at risk, heightened environmental concerns, and intensified the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia. Stay with us as we continue to follow this story and provide you with the latest updates.